Dude, those are very similar in size. A few months back, I had the opportunity to ride with some friends of mine out to Tampa to the Forgotten Angels campout.
This is the second annual. Where are we again?
While I was there, I had the opportunity to see a ton of really cool bikes and meet a lot of interesting people.
My name is Whiskey Chaser. This is the Chase Channel.
Is it figuratively or literally?
You're a
Aaron.
Aaron. Your name's Aaron?
Yeah. Hey, Ron.
My name's Aaron, dude. This is Aaron. And besides him having a really cool name, he's got a pretty nice bike.
So it is a 2021 Honda Rebel 500. I bought it, I brought it home April 2nd last year, and I didn't really start riding it till the end of April. So I don't even have a full year of real riding experience yet, but I would say with my experience, I rode on a Vulcan 800 before that. I didn't like it at all. I wasn't comfortable with it. It was really heavy for me to learn on, so I got rid of it, got that. And you know, it's a 500cc. It's got a lot of low end, so it's great for in town and short trips. I take it regularly to go see people hour, 2 hours away on state routes, about 55 max. It handles that like a dream. I came down to Florida from Ohio. It's about roughly about 1,100 to 1,200 miles, including making frequent gas stops because it's got a small tank. And the top end getting up to like 75, 80 to try to keep up with traffic was a little bit of a chore. It can do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it again.
Yeah.
I would recommend a bigger bike.
So maybe next time you'll be coming with a bigger bike?
Or my car, if I don't have enough money to get a bigger bike by then.
Dude, those are very similar in size.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if yours was bone stock next to it,
It'd probably be the same height.
I think they'd have the almost the exact same outline. It's weird feeling the shake because my bike doesn't do that.
My head shake? Yep.
Yeah.
If you let your hands off, it'll go. And Yamaha doesn't want to fix it because they said you shouldn't be riding without your hands anyways. Like if you were a new rider, would you rather have your bike or this bike?
My bike.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's a little of a bias, obviously. That sounds great. I can definitely tell just by sitting on it and even keeping it in first gear, zipping around, just that quick loop. That's got more power for sure, or at least it feels like it does.
After Aaron had the opportunity to check out the Bolt and ride it around, it was my turn. And I thought I was just gonna start it up and look at it, but to my surprise, Aaron was very generous.
You want to take it on a quick spin? Go for it.
Yeah, I do. I thought you were just gonna start it, but that's cool too. This really does remind me a lot of the Bolt.
It's a cruiser, but it does have a more sporty.
Sporty, but I think it's actually more sporty than the Bolt. Dude, this thing is quick. So the question is, after owning 5 Yamaha Bolts over the course of 3 years, what do I think of the Rebel 500? The Rebel is simply an underpowered Bolt. It is very similar in ergonomics, very similar in torque, it's very similar in power delivery. Overall, it just feels like the same bike. Now, it does feel smaller in some aspects, and again, my bike has been heavily modified. Higher shocks, higher bars, higher pretty much everything. So comparing the two like they're bone stock is just not fair. But I think with a different bar setup and some taller shocks, you could do wheelies on that bike. But overall, I really enjoyed riding the Rebel 500 around. It was a fun, torquey bike, and between you and me, if I find one for cheap, I'm buying it. And on that note, we are done for this week. I am sorry that I haven't put out videos in the last like 4 weeks. We went through a house change, all this other stuff. I'm gonna be doing a like shop/house tour because we have a shop now, which is super dope. And if you guys haven't been around for a little while, the last house we were in, we didn't have a garage, but we figured out a way to get in a new lease and have a shop and all this other stuff, which now I'm rambling. It doesn't really matter. All I'm trying to say is be on the lookout for a little shop tour and an update on what's going on with the motorcycles. We're still working on the Yamaha Bolts. I'm probably gonna wrap that build up soon. I think I have the opportunity to get it tuned, so by like a professional tuner, and I'm gonna do a whole video on that. I'm really excited about that. Either way, guys, I'm Aaron, this is Tardy Productions, and I will see you guys next week. Also, go buy the merch. Let me sit you down. Let me sit you down so you can see the merch. Go buy the merch. Look at how sick I look. You could own bikes like this if you buy this merch. Like this.